In this lecture, we're going to start writing PHP code by learning about the echo keyword. First off, what is a keyword? Keywords are a feature in PHP for performing specific actions. If we type a keyword, the PHP interpreter understands that we're trying to perform a specific action based on that keyword. PHP offers various keywords. In the resource section of this lecture, I provide a link to an official list of keywords from the PHP documentation. Throughout this course, we're going to explore most of these keywords, starting with the echo keyword. Let's head over to our editors. Previously, we added a few PHP tags. I think this is a bit excessive. Let's remove all of the tags except the opening tag. But why are we leaving just the opening tag? Don't we need a closing tag too? Here's the cool thing about PHP. If we don't plan on exiting PHP mode, we don't need to add a closing PHP tag. A closing PHP tag becomes optional when we only intend to write PHP code. In most cases, developers often omit the closing PHP tags for files that only contain PHP code for readability. After removing the tags, let's write the echo keyword. So, what does the echo keyword do? The echo keyword instructs the interpreter to output content. Developers like using this keyword to output text. For example, let's add the following: space, quote, hello world, quote, semicolon. Pay close attention to the types of quotes I'm using. I'm writing the message with double quotes, not single quotes. After adding this text, we can refresh the page to view the output. The message written after the echo keyword appears on the page. Pretty cool, but what's up with the strange syntax after the echo keyword? Let's break it down. Firstly, our message must be wrapped with quotes. This is how PHP is able to understand that we're trying to write raw text. Do you remember the last time we wrote HTML inside our PHP tags? PHP didn't like that. Previously, we had to adhere to the syntax rules of PHP. By using quotes, we're allowed to write whatever we want without PHP complaining. In this case, we're writing hello world. Lastly, we're adding a semicolon character. This character denotes the end of a statement. In my opinion, one of the hardest aspects of programming is learning the terminology. It's half the battle. A statement is another way of describing a single instruction given to a machine. In most cases, statements can be a single line of code. Programming languages give us the ability to communicate with a machine. Instructions can be given to a machine to perform various tasks, from sending an email to processing a transaction. You can think of a statement as a single sentence in the English language. Multiple sentences can be combined to create a book. In a similar sense, multiple statements can be combined to create an application. So, what's the difference between a keyword and a statement? A keyword refers to a single word in a line of code, whereas a statement describes the entire line of code. Back to the task at hand. We added a semicolon character to tell the PHP interpreter that we're finished with this line of code. PHP doesn't know when you're finished with a specific instruction. You must explicitly inform PHP when you're finished with an instruction. Once you've added the semicolon character, PHP moves on to the next instruction. So, for example, let's write another echo statement. This time, I'm going to write the following message. My name is John. In the preview, our new message gets rendered. You may have noticed, but PHP executes our code in the order the instructions are written. Statements are executed from top to bottom, similar to how books are read from top to bottom. The order of your code does matter. Alright, I think it's time for an exercise. This exercise is fairly straightforward. I want you to wrap the echo statements we've written with a pair of H1 tags. That's it. Pause the video and give the exercise a try. Good luck. Welcome back. Hopefully, you were able to tackle the exercise. If not, that's fine. Let's walk through the solution together. First, let's close the PHP tag since we're going to write HTML. Next, wrap the PHP tags with a pair of H1 tags. That's it. The preview shows us that the text has been wrapped with h1 tags because the text is enlarged. Now, you may have come up with an alternative solution, which is just as valid. An alternative solution would have been to write the h1 tags from within the quotes. I'll quickly undo the changes I made to my file. Next, I'll wrap the Hello World message with h1 tags. These tags should be inserted from within the quotes, not outside. This time, only the first message gets enlarged. So, which solution is better? In our case, it doesn't matter. You're going to see both solutions in the real world. It's not uncommon to write PHP inside HTML tags or to write HTML tags from within an echo statement. Either solution is valid. Let's continue our journey in the next lecture. I'll see you there.